A huge difference between a blog post or video that gets 1 million views and one that gets 10 views is often just the headline. And it's super easy and legal to swipe headlines from popular content, change a word here or there, and use it in your own content. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, and I'll introduce you to a resource I created to help you write attention-getting headlines with no effort at all. So first of all, let's look at the power of a good headline. So we'll look here. 3 of my favorite headlines, which are very popular, are faster, easier, and cheaper. People are always looking for a faster way to get results, a cheaper way to get results, or an easier way to get results. So here we have 3 headlines. The first one, using the topic, how to be confident. So as you can see, the first one is just how to be confident. And the second one is how to boost your confidence faster, which is clearly better than the bland how to be confident. And then the third one, how to instantly boost your confidence with this one trick, which is even better than the other one. Let's look at another example. So this one we're going to look at easier, using easier in the headline. So again, we have how to be confident. So the second one is how to be more confident, the crusade switch. And then the third one is 7 ways to trick people into thinking you're extremely confident. So just look at those, and you'll probably agree that if you were looking at 3 different articles and you had to choose one, you'd probably choose either the second one or the third one, but over the first one. So that's kind of the power of a powerful headline. One more example. The 4th type of headline that's very popular and very attention-getting is contrast. So here again, using the how to be more confident. The middle one is, should you hire a life coach or join Toastmasters to boost your confidence? That's better. And then the last one is, turning a shy girl into a public speaker, the power of boosting your confidence. So that one is showing you, basically, you're implying that she went from being shy to a public speaker, and she did it by boosting her confidence. So you'll probably agree, if you were looking at all 3 of these again as articles or videos, you would choose either the second one or the third one. So now let me introduce you to the resource I created. One of the easiest ways to create attention-getting headlines with no effort is simply to copy, as I said, copy headlines from other popular content and just revise the language here and there, and then make it your own. So I created a guide. It's called The Secret to Writing Attention-Getting Headlines Without Effort. It's a mega collection. I think there are about 500 or so popular headlines that are pulled from YouTube videos and posts today. So it's a mega collection of popular attention-getting headlines, and you could just copy them and replace a few words here or there. So it's about 26 pages. It goes over some sections, and then it breaks the headlines down into types. So we have faster, cheaper, easier, contrast headlines / transformations, headlines that have to do with famous associations, inside looks, superlative headlines, which are like your most, your best, words that end in EST, which are your extremes. So prettiest, ugliest, most, best. What else is there? There's some others out there. And then some other great headlines, adding any to your headline, adding habits, student successes, the truth about, why, wrong. And then at the end, there are 70 1 to 3 word headline enhancers. Those are particularly effective if you're doing SEO-based content like blog posts, and the keyword that your focus keyword is a lone one. Let me just kind of scroll through here. So these headlines, don't think of them as just headlines, because they can also be used to come up with blog post ideas, blog post headlines, video headlines, email subject lines, book and ebook titles, report titles, titles for your opt-in lead magnets, bullets for your sales copy, and more. So in this guide, the way that you can use it is 3 ways. The first way is you basically start with the topic in mind. For example, if we were going to talk about blogging, then you would sit down either with a piece of paper or at the computer with the blank piece of paper in this guide. And then as you read through the headlines in the guide, you write out the revised headlines that come to mind about your topic. So when you're done, you'll have a list of about 20 to 40 or so topics that you can write about, complete with working headlines. So here, for example, let me make this a little bigger. For example, if we were using the topic blogging, some ideas that come to mind while reading through the headlines in the guide were one, so the original headline in the guide is how to afford a life of nonstop travel even if you're broke. And I came up with the headline of how to start a profitable blog even if you're broke. And that headline focuses on cheaper. The cheaper part is even if you're broke. Another one which focuses on cheaper for free is how to get free stuff on Amazon. That's what was in the guide. And I came up with the article, the headline, with no effort at all, no thought really, is how to get free stuff to blog about. Sounds very simple. A contrast headline that's in the guide is 15 things poor people do that rich people don't. And I came up with 15 things new bloggers do that 7-figure bloggers don't. So a nice contrast article there. And that's the other thing about the guide. It's just going to open up your mind to additional ideas because it's easier to start basically with someone else's ideal and modify it than it is to come up with a creative ideal on your own. Two more examples. Easier. So this one focuses on easier using the word without. So the original that was in the guide is buying a multifamily property without cash or credit. And keeping with our blogging thing, I came up with the headline, buying an existing blog without cash or credit. So as you can see, they're very simple. All I'm really doing is just replacing a word here or there, but keeping the overall gist of the original headline. Another one is faster dash instantly. So the original headline that's in the guide is hacks every girl must know to instantly look thinner, skinny. And I came up with hacks every blogger must know to instantly get more opt-in subscribers. So they're small little tweaks, but they're extremely effective in getting attention to your blog post or your video or whatever you're trying to get it to. The second way to use this guide is to come up with the title, or new title for a piece of existing content. So there are a lot of sites out there. One of the holy grails to increasing your conversions and your number of views and your visitors is to constantly tweak your content. One way you can tweak that is to go back over your content and revise your headlines to make them more attention grabbing and more impactful. So here, so basically, let's say you had several blog posts or videos or email autoresponder sequences or ebooks or free reports or whatever. You could use the headlines in this guide to come up with better titles for your content, kind of similar like we did when we looked at these examples. So if your title is how to be more confident, as you could see, we can really improve upon that. And you can just use one of the examples in the guide to improve upon that. Yes. So the third way you can use it is there's a section called 1 to 3 word headline enhancers that's in this guide. And what that is you can use those to make your good titles even better. So this is particularly useful when you're trying to craft a title for a multi-word SEO article. For example, if I'm writing a blog post targeting the keyword first time YouTube video ideas. So that is the keyword that I'm trying to rank in Google on the search results page. So if I did, okay, so this is, if I did the search in Google, this is the search results page. So I'm trying to rank up here. It's one of these natural results. Oh, they have videos ranking here too. So you could be trying to rank your video, or you're trying to rank a piece of content, but here. So it's kind of the rules of SEO are a little different because you do want your keyword. Well, not all of these have them, but you generally want your keyword that you're trying to rank for in the actual title when it comes to SEO content. So for something like this, if the phrase that you're trying to rank for is kind of long, and again, when you're looking at your meta title, that's what this is. This is the meta title, which may be the actual title. Let me look at one that's not a video. So right here, this is the title, but there are some themes for your blog that allow you to have a different title here than the title the person will actually see when they click through to the page. So that would be called your meta title. But anyway, as you can see, you don't have much space, so you can't have a really long title. So you need to minimize the number of words here. So the 1 to 3 word enhancer section is a great way just to add 1 to 3 words to enhance a title. So keeping with our target keyword of first time YouTube video ideas, here's some 1 to 3 word enhancers I might add to my simple keyword phrase, blog post title, or meta title. So the enhancers are craziest, hilarious, jaw-dropping, overlooked, must try. These are the ones I pulled. There are 70 1 to 3 word enhancers, about 70, 69 or 70, somewhere around there. But as you can see, I just say craziest first time YouTube video ideas, hilarious first time YouTube video ideas, jaw-dropping first time YouTube video ideas, first time YouTube video ideas often overlooked, first time YouTube video ideas you must try. So as you can see, the headlines become instantly better just by adding a 1 to 3 word headline enhancer to it. And let's see here. So I'll just kind of scroll through. So as you can see, it's 26 pages here, section on faster. And it's basically a simple table with the category on the left and the popular headline on the right. So it's very, very easy to consume, very easy to flip through the sections and go through. I'll just scroll through it some more because it's basically what it is. And then the 1 to 3 word title enhancers, they're all right here on a page by itself. So that's not it. So there's this guide, and if you're interested in the guide, you can click the button down below to purchase it. But I'm also giving you a bonus guide when you purchase this guide. And the bonus guide is how to instantly write headlines like those seen on viral content sites and top YouTube channels without effort. So in this bonus guide, it features 4 more types of headlines with examples, well, popular examples. So headlines that it features are dying to see. So on sites like BuzzFeed or Upworthy or top YouTube channels like Dude Perfect, you'll see these headlines that make you like you're just dying to see what it's all about. So for example, one of them might be 10 ways to get banned in Fortnite. That's one. Quit my 70,000 job after learning this lesson about money. And it's a whole bunch of these. I think there are, to go back and look at the numbers, but there's several pages here of dying to see type headlines. So anyway, I'm giving you this as a bonus when you purchase the guide. So you get a whole nother set of headlines that you can use in your headline arsenal for blog posts and articles and what have you. I like swipe files because they don't require any creativity or any thought. You just basically copy the headline, change a word here, there, and there it is. And it's perfectly okay to do this as long as you edit the headline. You can't just take someone else's headline as it is and not make any changes and make it your own. No, that's wrong. You can't do that. But what you can do is use theirs as a model, modify it for your own needs. And this is something that all the top copywriters do it. Frank Kern, Dan Kennedy, the late Gary Halbert, John Carlton, all the top copywriters have swipe files of headlines and all types of pieces of content that they use as inspiration when they're writing the content for themselves or their client. So that's it, and hope you enjoyed this lesson. If this is your first time to my channel, be sure to subscribe, and hopefully you like the guide.